The Infinity Stones are being collected.
Hello, mate.
Right, geezer.
Seen you here.
You look different, mate.
I'm being careful, you know? Being careful.
I hear that.
Steve spoke to you, right?
Yeah, I've had a conversation with him. He told me like basically what you spoke about.
I guess not many people know yet, but I decided to hand my flag in to the Saints yesterday. So I'm no longer on that app or anything. So what I spoke to Steve about, hopefully I'll be able to do in a week, you know, when I'm off cooldown. The reason I'm dressed like this is I wasn't blooded out, I guess you could say.
Ah.
I wasn't stabbed. I wasn't shot. They didn't take the house keys from me. They didn't take my chip from me. Nothing. They took the mask away from me. Well, I mean, I put it on the ground. I asked. I kind of said, you know, I know what needs to happen. Evan's response was, "Nothing's gonna happen. You're not a big loss." So in one way, I respect him not stabbing me, but in the other way, you know,
Bro said you're not
crazy
a
thing
big
to
loss.
say considering, you know, how much I put into that gang.
And how much you carried a lot of their relationships.
I'm not gonna lie to you, between me and you, for them, these weren't relationships, and that's part of the issue, you know. I'm gonna be real with you. Obviously, I wasn't gonna tell you this whilst I was a member of the Saints and stuff, but I couldn't have guaranteed that they wouldn't have robbed your boys if you know that situation came about, that kind of thing and stuff, which was the etiquette you showed us, you know.
They were like that with everyone, though, right? Like I feel like they just
very much a
Saints
DJ
versus
manner
the world,
relationship, you know. Yeah.
I always kind of got that vibe.
That's kind of a bit of the issue. I can give you a little bit of a rundown on why I left. I know Steve was quite curious.
Yeah, how come?
Two major factors, but kind of building up. The first factor is I felt like maybe me and maybe one or two others were the only ones trying to move the group forward, and a lot of people were allowing it to stagnate, which is a big problem. I handed in the 6 USBs like 3 weeks ago. We hadn't even hit a cash exchange yet. This is a pretty good example. I was essentially forcing people to come on laundromats, forcing people to come on cash exchanges, and even then it would be 3 people, 4 people jobs, you know? Like, it was tough. And then the other reason was I put a lot into this gang, and I'm pretty sure that's evident from outside looking in also. There were 6 members went to one of the leaders and essentially told them that I'm the greediest person in the gang and all I care about is my own money. I'm down
For what
to tell
reason?
You. No, so I'm not to tell you what I put into the Saints since the economic crash happened. I spent $300,000 on a property for them, which was probably like 75% of the property, with no like repayment or anything. I spent a lot of money on GPUs, things like that. I bought them benches. I bought them lots of things, which wasn't very appreciated for it, you know? Up until recently, when I raised some grievances, one of the members paid me 60k out of the 300,000 out of his own pocket, because things had got like that bad. Which I didn't actually know until today, which obviously I'm not happy with, you know? I don't want to take someone's personal money when it's not their issue that I didn't get paid. And that isn't me saying, like, I paid that money to get paid back, you know? I was told that part of it would be paid back, and it wasn't, and I left it, and I left it, and I left it, and then a new property was bought, and the people who bought that were paid back within 2 days.
So then you asked.
Yeah, then I was like, okay. Like, I didn't know I could, you know, we were like fiending for this money back, you know? We put the money in. But yeah, so I spoke to a few people. There's a few people in the Saints that I still very much love, very much close to, and want to protect in some ways. But yeah, it's shit. You know, I've been with them 2 years now. Been high command with them. I mean, for everything, you know, every Saints war I've been there. Every conflict I've been there. Some started by myself, you know. Like, been there through all of it.
Yeah, you've been, as long as I've known you, you've been a Saint.
You know, but I guess it's time to see what's happening around the city, you know, shit like that.
So what's the plan for DJ now then?
I honestly don't know. Initially, my first thought was be solo, because I think it's especially quite disrespectful to like aim for a group when you've just left one and shit, you know. I really don't know. I'm trying to make money, trying to buy a car, essentially a house for myself, because not gonna lie, I don't fancy living in the apartments very long. But yeah, like I honestly don't know. The reason why I came to Steve, and you were supposed to be at the meeting too, but Steve's a little tea goblin, so he wanted me to meet him, so I gave in.
That sounds like Steve.
Is realistically, out of all the places I could push weed, and you know me, I quite enjoy pushing weed. Out of all the places I could push weed, realistically, Ballers was the only place where I could be there and not be the solo awkward person pushing there. And I know that I'd be able to hang there and enjoy my time.
Yeah, but
even,
everyone
like,
knows you ain't got love for you.
You know what I'm saying? And shit. Like, I don't want to be that solo person who is just there, please come, shit like that. They're on their own, that kind of thing, you know? And I know that's how it would be if I went and pushed for, like, CG and people like that, you know?
Yeah. Nah, yeah, you'd be more than welcome in our area, bro. Most of the time, it's just us lot shot in there anyway. Like, we have, like, a handful of people outside of the group, but 9 times out of 10, it's just all of us.
I mean, I come there to say hello and shit anyway.
Yeah.
As far as group goes, I don't know. Like I said, my initial thought before leaving was, well, we'll chill for a bit and stuff like that, but they really don't see me as a big loss, then I guess we'll have to see, you know? Some respect was definitely lost.
I hear it, bro. Like, that would piss me off if I was in your footsteps, you know? I will say, though, like, it's no secret, bro. Like, if you are looking for a new home, I'd love you to come chill with us lot.
I think realistically over the next week, even if because I can't push weed and shit, I think you'll probably see me about with some of your boys anyway. Because there's realistically not much for me to do when I can't push weed to make money, which is a bit of shit. But no, I definitely think your group is definitely the group I gel the most with, which is insane. Because if you'd have told me 5 years ago that was the case, I mean, for some of you, definitely, like you, James, and shit. But if you'd have told me 5 years ago I'd be boys with Matthew Antov, I'd have laughed in your face. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know.
Believe it or not, one time I was on the other end of that as well, and me and Matt did not get along.
But yeah, no, I say I don't I don't believe the Saints have any ill will towards me. I've had a phone call with one of their members who said I was extremely close with. He was the first person I spoke to about this. Before even like leaving, I spoke to him on like Thursday, Friday. I don't think they have any plans, but I'm a be low key just in case.
Yeah, just cover your back in it, just in case, bruv. Because
yeah, I mean,
BSK had the same thing with Denzel. They acted like they didn't want to blood him out or nothing like that, and then as soon as they saw him hanging with us, it was like, oh, now I need to blood him out.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't blood me out. But that must have just been a me thing.
Did
when
you
I
get
was in the
blooded in?
Saints, I did all the blooding outs. I did, yeah. That's the only person who I think would really hold a grudge over me is Jordan. He's the one who brought me in. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't speak to him. He wasn't one of the people I spoke to before leaving. Primarily because he's one of the people who spoke about me behind my back. So realistically, respect to gone at that point, you know. I don't hate them. That's not gonna happen. That's not me, you know. I was with them 2 years. They're still been friends for a long time, but it'll take a little bit to be ever like speaking to them, most of them again.
But that is,
yeah, like I said, I
a
don't know if they
surprise.
have
I
anything
wasn't
planned
expecting
for
to
me.
hear you not be with them so soon. But it sounds also like that was the right thing for you, bro. I can't lie. There's no point staying somewhere and dwelling on it. If you know it ain't right, it ain't right.
I will say as well, like I said, the Steve talk was supposed to be after I'd left, realistically. Not before. It's not a case of like, if I didn't leave, I left because he said yes, you know? Like, I left because I needed to leave. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what their plans are or anything. They left me with house keys and chip. I threw them in the ocean. The house keys, I figured they probably already changed the locks. The chip, I guess, doesn't really make a difference. I should have probably kept
Yeah,
that
if you're
to
not
save
on
me
the app,
2K,
it is what
but,
it
you know.
is.
But yeah,
So,
I think
so how long you got? A week now?
Yeah, a week. 'Cause I think Sunday night I'll be able to push again.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, even in between now and then, it's like, don't feel like you can't just come kick it like with us. Come do some shit with us. See what everyone's on. See what people are up to.
I appreciate it, and like I said, yeah, I appreciate both you and Steve for speaking to me too. So
I got you, bro. There's only a handful of people that I fuck with, like outside of the groups I've been in the last few years, that I keep, you know, like frequent connection with, and you're one of them. So
you've been pretty alright for all I've known you, except for trying to home wreck me. But you know, it's fine.
wait,
It's
who
fine,
is your
Sparky, it's
missus?
fine. I love not war.
Oh, that was never trying to home wreck you, bro. She just told me she drank a lot of fucking iron, bro.
I'm trying.
Wait, ain't no
yeah,
way
no.
your missus was love, not war.
Yeah, like a long while back, yeah.
Bro, you don't know how weird that is. That is so funny. Me and Tommy met her randomly at a fishing spot.
Oh, I know.
That was a funny day.
But yeah, no. But yeah, we'll see what comes of it. Max knows that I've left. Steve doesn't. And that's the only ones in your boys who know. 'Cause
Max
is a little
knows,
shit
you say?
stirrer, that's why. Yeah.
Why does he know?
I'm not very good at keeping. You know when you speak to someone and you're constantly just kind of like laughing and you're trying to be serious. Max called me on some serious shit and I couldn't really. I'm not very good at containing myself sometimes. You know. I did it with Steve yesterday. Steve called me after I left and he kept like asking questions and stuff, and I just had to put the phone down on him.
Fair.
So I'm not the best in like serious situations. I just start giggling, you know.
Well, I am not here to pry anything out of you. Whatever you want to share, I will hear.
You know, hopefully, I'll be chilling with you guys a bit more.
I hope so, bro. I'd like that. You know where we live?
Yeah. I do actually, yeah. And I know 2 of your houses actually.
Yeah, where's the other one?
Forum.
Oh, yeah. Well, you hang around enough, you might get to know where the 3rd, 4th, and 5th is.
Oh, you have more?
I got a lot of properties. Not quite
You leaked
5,
something
but
to
I
me,
had
actually.
to over exaggerate, you know.
But yeah, no. Feel free to let the boys know and shit. I don't really mind. To be honest with you, I'd actually probably rather you, if they ask, let them know, because I can't be asked telling someone why I
Yeah,
left
you don't want to
9
have the
million
fucking
times,
phone
bro.
call bare times. That's calm. I'll let them know.
No. Easy.
All right, brother.
I'll see you later.